raw attack power wise. So let's see what we got here. More bunnies. Alright. Let's double slash the bunnies to death. Buying Gustaf a Steel Amulet might not necessarily be a terrible idea, since it would raise his status defense. I don't know if it'll block that stun, but it might. I'm not 100% clear on how all that works. I do know that, like SaGa Frontier 1, there's many different kinds of damages. There's slashing and piercing damage, for example, and then the spell damage is split up into, you know, fire, different kinds. And, you know, different equipment has different, even though it has all these extra defenses, it doesn't tell you all of the defenses. So it'll say it'll have, there's actually equipment in the game that says, oh, I have this amount of defense, but it actually has negatives in some of their defenses, and they don't tell you this. Wow, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that deflect. Awful nice of them to make it an inherent ability. Like I said, everyone has an inherent deflect ability with their weapons. Whether if it's a sword, it's deflects. If it's a spear, it's called windmill. If it's a staff, it's called block. I don't remember what the axe one is called. And there is one for martial arts as well, and I think it might be called counter. I think it might actually do damage. I don't remember. Usually I've sparked 3 or 4 arts by now. I'm kind of wondering what's going on here. Oh well. Free spear! You I'm going to just skip. We're going to go deeper into the cave now. Oh, dodge! And when you go deeper into the caves, Kelvin comes up. Now Kelvin, see, he is a little different. Kelvin has, let's see, he has, once again, sorry if you can see my mouse cursor. So Kelvin can, sorry, I'm trying to find Kelvin on this list here. Not on this list. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. Anyway, Kelvin has spear and stone. Well, he has spear weapon bonuses as well as stone and tone and fire and beast. Let's see, can he? No, he cannot. Okay. Dang. One notable thing about Kelvin is he comes with a birch ring, which is our first quell of the game. It is a very useful ability, very useful thing. Lots of quells have inherent spell arts in them. For example, the birch ring actually comes with the only healing spell in the game. The only direct healing spell in the game is called Life Water. It comes on the birch ring. So, yeah. The downside to that is you actually can't use it to cast regular water in battle, or regular tree, or wood is what it's called. Let's see, and Gustaf went in here, so let's go after him. And you automatically get attacked by these leeches when you walk in anywhere. So anyway, this is the way normal weapons work that aren't made of steel. You have thrust, slash, or whatever, like you would on a Gustaf sword, but you also have the ability to attack with the anima from the weapon. This attack uses SP. It also uses, weapon durability and things like that. There's life water from the birch ring. And also, one thing I would like to point out is there are actually also field effects. And sometimes the field effects run out. Like, for example, one of the field effects here in this one is the fact that there are mushrooms everywhere. You can actually use them to cast the tree ability. So, it's pretty nice. There are, in the first dungeon that Will goes to, the fact that there are stone tiles everywhere, you can use that to cast the stone ability anywhere you want to. Let's see. Kelvin, I want him... Well, I want him to use tree, I think. I don't have anything to do beast, so I'm gonna go with tree. Alright, we're just gonna keep double slashing with Gustaf for the win. One thing to note, any of like the wood spear or any of the normal anima attacks like wood spear or stone axe, those are not comboable, just to let you know. Let's go ahead and do stone armor, it's stone sword as well. Did he just turn into a mushroom? Oh, they were... What do you mean? Ah, Gustaf does have a kind side. So anyway, now Flynn is in our party. And Flynn is very, very useful, like I said. Not Flynn. Kelvin is very, very useful because he comes with that birch ring and he can use it to cast life water. So if you get low on HP, stop and heal yourself. Now, this is probably going to be the last battle that I'm going to show that's, a duplicate. Now, if I get into a duel battle, I'll probably show another duel battle or something if it comes up. But, I don't think I'm going to bore you too much more with more random battles. One of the great things about the, even though they're basic attacks, almost all of the basic tree, stone, tone, all that, they're useful. The basic beast, for example, buffs your party members with Psych Up, which raises the damage of your techs. Tree does, Beast is Morale Up. Psych Up raises the damage of your spell arts. Stone lowers an enemy's defense. So very, very useful. Let's see if we can't learn some spear moves. We're gonna double slash. just not getting very lucky with this sparking thing, am I? Now, the way you learn spells, by the way, is not actually in battle. You learn them after battle in the little spin-up. You learn them the same exact way as you did in SaGa Frontier 1. If you actually hit that, it puts those guys out. Just wanted to demonstrate that. I guess I'll fight this last battle, and then any more I fight will actually, you know, we'll do off screen. These Fungmen, by the way, they have a chance to drop a special item that you can trade for something later on. It's totally not worth spending your time going out of your way to get, but if you get one, be aware that you can actually trade it later on for an item. What you can trade it for actually escapes my memory at this point. If you're trying to learn spell arts, basically what you want to do is just use like the basic tree command, or the basic, if you want to learn a tree art, use tree. Only use it once. Using it one time is just gives you just the same amount of chance to learn it as using it 300 times. So yeah. Go ahead and heal. Kelvin doesn't have nearly as much HP as Gustaf. Life Water is one of the most useful spells in the game. Hands down. More sword levels! Yay! Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry about that. I took a few moments to clear out, you know, pretty much everything. Or, excuse me, everything that I had gotten summoned on the screen by messing with that giant mushroom. So here we are with another duel battle. I told you I wanted to demonstrate another duel battle because I want to try and learn some more techniques. I want to show you what happens when you do that. So let's try actually and learn. Let's try Strike Slash, which is Fint slash Fint slash. And of course, it didn't work. Damn it. Alright, let's try running slash Fint backslash Fint slash. Come on, trigger! Damn it. Well, just to show you, I'm gonna see if I can't get double slash to trigger. Just to show you what it looks like when they. Yeah, there you go. Double slash is actually really, really easy to trigger. Now, that whole timely action thing, there's like some complicated thing that governs that based on what weapon you have equipped versus your distance away from the enemy. Pretty much, you're not able to control that. So don't worry about it. Damn it. Okay, fine. Let's try... Try Smash. Really? Trust me, it's honestly not that hard. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die if I don't. So let's just go with... We'll go with Double Slash to finish this off. And most of the time they actually give you the choice of whether you want to duel, so you don't always have to do it.